Should the New York Giants go out and sign DJ Fluker, as they do need some help on the offensive line? We'll break that idea down. And then we also got the latest Giants injury report, and Azeez Ojulari has been added to it. He was a limited participant at practice, and his game day status is now in jeopardy. So we'll break down the entire injury report around the corner, but game day is just around the corner, and the Giants' season is on the line. Starting 0-2 is almost a death sentence if you want to make the NFL playoffs. So let's do this. If you, yes you, Johnny, watching right now, want the Giants to beat the Cardinals, hit that thumbs up icon right now. Don't be the person that jinxes it. So I'll get a list of everybody that watched this video and everybody that liked the video. And Monday morning, if the Giants lose and you didn't like the video, I'm going to have my man Tex send you a very, very angry email. Welcome into New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. I appreciate everybody for taking time out of their busy schedule to spend a couple of minutes with us as we go over the latest Giants news and rumors. So DJ Fluker, a former New York Giant, is an NFL free agent. The Giants, they need more help on the offensive line, and Fluker has gone to Twitter and said, I need somebody to sign me. This is what he said. You can do drills all day in pajamas, but if you are out there with pads on, you can really show your talent. I don't care what team picks me up. Put me on your practice squad. I'll work any of your defensive linemen. I'll be your solid starter, tackle, and guard. So I retweeted that. I actually gave it a little quote tweet. I said, the Giants should sign DJ Fluker right now. As you can see, DJ Fluker gave it a retweet. I'm not calling it a repost, and I'm not calling it X because I'm not a cop. It's Twitter, and it's a retweet. But DJ Fluker gave me a retweet, which tells me he would love to be a member of the New York Giants once again like he was in that 2017 season. I want to take a look at his PFF grades throughout his entire career. The last time he was in the NFL was in 2020, so he's been out of the league for 2 seasons. But he was actually decent in that last year with the Baltimore Ravens. Had a 63.8 offensive grade, which for PFF, anything above 60 is good. 67.9 in the run block department and 57.5 in pass block. The year before, very similar numbers. The year before that, a 72.9% pass block rate. And you look at the early years of his career, he was almost above 70 across the board, which tells me he is an average to above average offensive lineman. Is he still the guy that he was at 2020? Not sure. But when you look at his Giants offensive line, there's definitely an opportunity for them to sign someone off the street, add him to the practice squad, get him up to gear, and see if they can actually be a bigger contributor than what the Giants already have on this team. Because I'll tell you right now, if Mark Lewinsky has another game like he did in week 1 where he allowed 9 pressures and 3 sacks, you can't have him be an active member of this roster. There is no harm in adding DJ Fluker to the practice squad. It seemed like when he was a Giant, everybody loved him. I actually wanted the Giants to re-sign him, and I think that he could still be a solid player in this league. Look, if the bar is Mark Lewinsky, Fluker can't be any worse than that. That was the worst offensive line performance from a player that I have ever seen in my life. And I've watched Bobby Hart play football. I've watched Eric Flowers play football for this team. I've watched a lot of scrubs play for the New York Giants. Lewinsky, that was the worst I have ever seen as I've been a lifelong New York Giant fan. I am praying Joshua Ezeudu, former second-round pick from the 2022 NFL Draft, is going to be the starting right guard on Sunday. The only way that will happen, though, is if Andrew Thomas, who we're going to talk about in a second, is going to be active on Sunday. He's dealing with a hamstring injury. I'm assuming he's going to be questionable on the injury report that comes out on Friday. And if he's not going to go, Ezeudu will be the starting left tackle. But fingers crossed, all hopes, you get AT back at the starting left tackle spot. You get Glowinski out of there, and you put the top 70 pick, Joshua Ezeudu, at the right guard spot, and you rock and roll, and you say these are our best 5 offensive linemen. Let's go do some work. We'll get to the injury report in just a second, but I want to ask you this question. I posted this on Twitter, and it's gone absolutely viral. Over 500 replies. So I wanted everyone on YouTube to get a chance to answer this for me. What is your confidence level in a Giants win versus the Cardinals this Sunday? Be honest with me. Honest answers only. Give me your confidence level in a Giants win. Scale it from 1 to 10. 1 being you're not confident, 10 you think it's a cold, hard fact. Let me know what you think. We'll talk about Azeez Ojulari and Andrew Thomas in just a second, but I got to tell you guys about our awesome sponsor, AG1. Go to drinkag1.com/chatsports if you're looking for comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition. That link will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's show. I gave AG1 a try because I wanted better gut health. And if you know me, I needed it. And also, I wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. And AG1 checks both of those boxes for me. Benefits of daily use, they help me out a lot and I need them. It promotes gut health. It supports immunity. And it boosts focus and energy. If you're telling me you don't need better gut health and you don't need better immunity and you need better focus and energy, if you don't need that, you're lying. Get hooked up. drinkag1.com/chatsports. Build a foundation for better health. Like I do when I take AG1 in the morning every single day, and it makes me feel ready to take on my day when I do so. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust AG1. I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. I also love that it costs less than $3 a day, which is pretty dang good if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then AG1 is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Just go to drinkag1.com/chatsports. That's drinkag1.com/chatsports. I'll put that link in the comments and description. Click on it, shop, and thank me later because I promise you, you're going to love it. All right, let's dive into the injury report. Azeez Ojulari finds himself on the injury report following practice on Wednesday where he injured his hamstring. Injuries at practice are the worst thing possible for any fan that is a fan of a team. And he was limited. I'm going to call him limited. That's what the Giants are calling Azeez Ojulari. But look, he really did not practice. Very, very limited for Azeez. And I think my understanding is from covering this team the last 2 years, when you do not practice on Thursday or you're limited at practice on Thursday, your game day status is most likely in jeopardy for Sunday. Here we go again, though. Azeez Ojulari, at some point, you just have to say this. He's an injury-prone player. Had injuries, concerns, coming out of Georgia. Played all 17 games as a rookie, but last year he played in just 7 games. He missed 10 because of multiple different injuries. I had a wise man once tell me, hurt players stay hurt. And that's just the case. The best ability sometimes is availability. And as much as I love Azeez and how I think he's actually the best, most technically refined pass rusher on this team, if you can't suit up and you can't go play on Sunday, it doesn't matter if you can rush the passer like a top guy in this league because you won't be playing. So someone else, if Azeez Ojulari is not going to be able to play, is going to have to step up on this D-line. Is it going to be Boogie Basham? Will Jihad Ward be able to give you any juice off the edge? I'm not sure. Will Kayvon Thibodeau be able to say, this is my team, this is my moment? The Cardinals gave up 3 sacks last week. I'm going to step into this role and be that guy. I have my questions about Kayvon Thibodeau. I want and pray every day before I go to bed at night, that I want Kayvon Thibodeau to be one of the best edge rushers in the league. I just don't know if he has that dog in him just yet. So who's the guy? Give me Isaiah Simmons, man. If Azeez Ojulari is unable to play against the Cardinals on Sunday, it is time to unleash Isaiah Simmons. Played in probably like 16, 17 snaps, I believe, around that number. Don't quote me on that. Watched some tape today from Nick Filato. The Giants actually used him as a pass rusher a little bit, but I want to see him exclusively coming off the edge on passing downs, getting after Josh Dobbs like he did in week 3 of the preseason against the New York Jets. He had 1 pass rush snap against the Jets, and he had a QB hurry, he had a QB hit, and he had a rep that forced Rodgers to roll out of the pocket and throw it away. He's too strong. He's too tall. He's too athletic. He's too bendy. He's got too much of an explosive first step to not be a factor in the pass rush game. So I'm excited for Isaiah Simmons. And also this, it's a revenge game for Isaiah Simmons. Remember who he played for before the Giants traded for him? The Arizona Cardinals. So you know he's going to be beefed up. You know he's going to be juiced up, and he's going to be ready to have a game-changing type performance against the team that ended up trading him to the New York Giants. Revenge game for Isaiah Simmons. So I want to do this. Show Simmons some love. You might be saying, why is there an extra S right there? Because he's going to have multiple sacks. That's what we're doing. Simmons, every sack he gets today, we're going to add another S to this graphic. Not today. It's not game day. But every sack he gets on Sunday, we're going to add another S to his name. Show him some love, though. Type number 19 down in the comment section right now. Let's close it out with the full injury report. All of these players were limited. The only person that did not participate at practice was Sterling Shepard. He got, once again, a veteran rest day. But Andrew Thomas dealing with a hamstring injury. Darren Waller, also a hamstring rest day. Not worried about Waller. He'll be ready to go. I honestly think for the most part, a lot of people on this list will play. I think Waller's going to play. Banks is going to play. I think Cam Brown will make it out there. I think Flott, Ojulari, Owens, and Wan'Dale Robinson are probably the least likely to play, but I do expect for Andrew Thomas to be out there. Not sure about Azeez Ojulari. All these guys were limited at practice. When we get more updates on Friday and Saturday, I'll put a video out for you guys as soon as possible. As always, let's go Big Blue, and thanks for tuning in.